So what's the title of this article?
Master on the Mound.
As a good reader, you automatically think strategically and actively to understand what you read. As a tutor, your challenge is to learn specific reading comprehension strategies to teach explicitly, one at a time, to your learner. By learning comprehension strategies, your learner will become aware of how to think in order to make meaning while reading. Making inferences, or reading between the lines, requires a person to gather clues from a story and put it together with personal knowledge in order to draw more complex meanings from the story. In this clip, we will see 3 ways to practice making inferences: a short, riddle-like scenario, an evocative image, a text.
So Debbie, today we're going to be talking about inference, and I'm hoping that this is a skill that's going to help you to improve your comprehension and give more meaning to what you're reading, more than just what it actually says, but actually in between the lines. And the word inference just means to make like an educated guess from the clues that you're given. So the first way we're going to try this is we are going to try and make an inference just from a quick story, okay? So it's not even really a story, it's just a situation. So I walk into the room and I have my umbrella and it's wet. What can you infer or guess?
That it's raining outside.
Good. And did I tell you it was raining?
No.
Good. And that's just a very basic level. So that's reading between the lines, just given for the situation you're given, the facts that you're given, the clues that you're given, and being able to make some new ideas from that. Okay, so that's an inference. So the second way that we're going to be talking about inference today is making an inference or inferences from a picture. So can you tell me, what do you see in this picture, Debbie?
I see a little girl that's about 2 years old and a mother that's telling her to come to her.
And can you tell me, why do you think that's the mother?
Because she has her hand out.
And where are they?
They're in a park. To me, they're in a park.
What kind of feeling do you think is in this picture?
Very loving, peaceful, and caring.
Have you ever taught anyone to learn to walk?
Yes, my kids.
And did you hold your hands out like that to make sure they didn't fall?
Yes.
Where does that baby want to get to?
She want to get to her mom.
Good, good. Okay. So does any of that actually tell us that, or these are just what you're making of the picture?
Just what I'm making of the picture.
So those are your inferences?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are going to use this racy little book called Takeaway 3 to start making some inferences from what we read, okay? So I'm going to read this to you, and we're going to make some inferences, okay?
Okay.
All right. So chapter 1. Carol, I'm home, Rennie called. Rennie was a truck driver. He had been on the road for a week. I thought you were coming home tomorrow, said Carol. She had a strange look on her face. Rennie heard a noise. It was the back door. Okay, so just from that short passage, who are the characters in this?
Rennie and Carol.
Good, and what relation are they to each other?
Husband and wife.
Does it say that?
No, it doesn't.
No. What are you making?
I'm just...
Are you making an inference?
Oh, okay. I'm making an inference. I couldn't think of
I'm
that.
making an inference. Good.
Inference.
So Carol, who you've made an inference, that's his wife,
Mm-hmm.
she has a strange look. Why do you think she has a strange look when he comes in?
She was surprised to see him.
If your husband was gone for a week and he was supposed to come home tomorrow, what kind of look would you have on your face? He came in a day early.
I would be happy that he came in.
Okay, does it say she's happy?
No, she's not happy.
So there was a noise at the back door. What do you make of that? Any inference from that? What could that be?
It could be anything.
You need some more information?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's see. Let's read a little bit more. Who just left? Rennie asked Carol. One of the kids? No, said Carol. It was no one. So what do you think now? What are your inferences now?
I think that her boyfriend just ran out the back door.
Do you think knowing now the term inference and being able to kind of read between the lines and use your experience and use just the knowledge that you have and the clues they give you, that you might be able to read with a little bit more emphasis on what is going on, even between the lines, not just what the author's giving you, but also the background to it as well.
Yes.
You think that'll help you?
Oh, yes.
It makes reading more fun. Also, it helps you to answer a lot more of the comprehension questions. And sometimes when you get that interested, you're going, oh, what's going on? You want to read on, right?
Yes, I want to know who snuck out the back, sneaking out the back door.
And then you want to know what Reddy's going to do, right?
Oh, yeah, I sure do want
Yeah.
to.
Is he just going to take her word for it? We don't know. So, Debbie, the questions, as we looked at pictures, as we thought about what we read, was it helpful to have those questions?
Very much so. It helped me a lot.
Eventually, what I would love for you to do is to be able to just naturally, when you're reading, start making inferences on your own and reading between the lines.
You just saw a tutoring pair practicing making inferences, or reading between the lines, using a short scenario, an image, and a text. You watched a tutor read a text aloud to her learner to help her focus on comprehension without having to struggle with decoding, speed, expression, or accuracy. Consistently modeling for your learner the questions you ask yourself while you make inferences will help your learner internalize those questions. Over time, she can begin to make inferences independently, more automatically, and in doing so, improve her reading comprehension. The goal of practicing reading comprehension is for your learner to master and internalize more and more comprehension strategies to choose from and use in a variety of reading situations. You've seen a tutor do quite a bit of talking when explaining a new strategy. During most lessons, you and your learner would be equally talkative.